Most teenage boys spend their summers lost in a haze of recreation and frivolity. It's the dream of youth to have that one perfect season of freedom and irresponsibility. For these youths, however, summer vacation is offering something very different as they travel to Bermuda for a competition that will test their fortitude and skill in the water. Where most young men of their age will be pursuing their next distraction, these boys will be pushing themselves to the limit, and there's nowhere they'd rather be.
We will be in the middle of the America's Cup, competing in the Red Bull Youth America's Cup, so nothing can get any better.
The first group of kids are here. They are all excited, and we are all looking forward really to start the racing here. They are pushing already hard now in the training.
12 nations, 12 teams are in 2 qualifiers. 6 teams are coming from the existing America's Cup teams, and 6 teams are coming from all over the world, and the best 4 teams out of each group are going into the final.
The America's Cup began in 1851 and is the longest-running trophy sport in the world. The competition has been held every 4 years since, but was only open to adults and professional sailors. In 2013, America's Cup Event Authority decided to create a youth program designed to inspire the next generation of sailing talent, and the first Youth Cup was held as a precursor to the adult race. Now, in 2017, the Youth Cup is back, bringing teenagers from all over the world to train with professional sailors and then compete in order to take home the trophy. This year, new boats have been introduced that are faster than ever, and the young men will be the first to try them out in the 2017 Cup.
This is the new boat for the Red Bull Youth America's Cup 2017. It's an AC-45 foiling. It's 45 feet long, very fast, a lot of fun to sail, and extremely physical. This foil will lift the whole boat out of the water, reducing the drag, and we reach 3 times the wind speed. The way how the teams adjust the foils will be a deciding factor. To optimize the speed of the boat, you have to fine-tune the rake of the board all the time. The new technique will be challenging, but the most important thing is their sailing skills and their physical preparation.
That preparation began months before, as each young man trained to meet the requirements necessary to compete at such a high level. Most of the boys started out learning on standard sailboats in tranquil environments, mastering the basics before moving on to more difficult rigs. Their love of the water now brings them to Bermuda, where anything can happen, a fact their professional trainers know all too well.
For ourselves, the most important thing is that we don't have any major injuries. Obviously, it's a really high risk in those kind of situations that you could have a potential for an injury. But I think I was really thankful when I did manage to pop my head out from where I was held up after the incident, that you could see everyone's helmets and that they're all right. And, that's definitely the priority at that stage, is making sure all the guys are all right, because everything else you can fix.
The Red Bull Youth America's Cup has already helped several young men become professional sailors, with 2 others going on to win gold medals in the Olympics. In fact, the average age of professionals in the America's Cup actually dropped as the next generation has already started to take over the sport. For those looking to break into sailing, Utah is already a navigation hub, as different clubs and associations set out on the Great Salt Lake all summer. For more information on how to join, just check out utahsailing.com. The idea of the perfect teenage summer may not include a lot of sailing, but in the case of the Red Bull Youth America's Cup, there is nothing more perfect than proving your salt in the open seas along the coast of Bermuda. From the trailhead, I'm Joe Davis.